Alright everybody, good morning. We're going to work. We are driving my 2012 Mazda 5 van, 6-speed. Let's get this heat on, it's fucking cold. Give this puppy a few minutes to warm up. Coolant temp's 55 degrees. Yeah, like I said, this is my 2012 Mazda 5. It's got 155,000 miles on it. Got it about a year ago, and it had a bad everything. Had bad suspension, bad brakes, bad motor mounts, bad fluids, and a bad tranny, most of all. The original Mazda 5 tranny, I don't know what was wrong with that. I think it suffered from an input shaft bearing failure, and it just never gotten taken care of. And by the time I got the van, it was so far gone that I decided to just drive it into the ground and, just drive it until the tranny blew up. And sure enough, one day it indeed did blow up. I was going to the grocery store with my kids and my wife in the car. We're sitting at the red light, and I'm like, this thing is like, transmission's really loud, and it's kind of funky to shift, and, something just ain't right. And sure enough, it blew up. It literally blew a hole in the transmission case. But such is life. It is what it is. I put in a Mazda 3 transmission from a Mazda 3 of the same generation, because everything between the 3 and the 5 is interchangeable between the non-Sky Active engines. So, if you've got a first-gen Mazda 5 in the States, but a second-gen Mazda Primacy globally, you can take, if you've got that one with the 2.3, you can take the transmission out of a Mazda 3 with the 2.3, or even a Mazda Speed 3, and go ahead and swap that puppy in, direct bolt-in swap. The only difference is a little bit of gearing. And that's the same thing with the second gen 5s or the third gen Primacy, with the 2.5 liter non-Sky Active. It's the same thing. So that's what I did. I took a transmission from a Mazda 3 and swapped it in here. Why did you do that, Mark? It's really, really, really tough to find a Mazda 5 transmission in the States. Well, a manual transmission in the States, because Mazda didn't sell too much of these. This was marketed towards growing families, young parents. It's a cheap car for sure. This is deep, deep, deep into the Ford Motor Company partnership with Mazda, so there's a lot of Ford in here. And that means the car kind of sucks. No, it's a great car, but it's not the most well put together, I'll tell you that much. It's kind of clunky, even with brand new suspension, even with brand new tires, even with a good alignment. It's just a little clunky. But it drives great, and I've really grown to love this car. My kids love this car, and it fits my life perfectly. I just wish it was a little bit bigger, but that is what it is. That is what it is. Yeah, the gearing is different. So the stock Mazda 5 tranny has a 4.3 final drive. It's like a 4.38. It's basically almost a 4.4 final drive. So really short, because it's a big heavy vehicle. Otherwise, 1 through 6 are pretty much the same. The only difference in the actual individual gears would be the third gear. Third gear is taller. And then same thing with the final drive. The final drive is taller for the Mazda 3 tranny because it's in a lighter vehicle. So I went from that, I'll say a 4.4 tranny, a 4.4 final drive. I went from the 4.4 final drive to a 4.1 or a 4.05 or something like that. So definitely a little more sluggish off the line, but that achieves an ultimately lower RPM when cruising on the freeway. And so it cruises. It's nice. It's a good little car. Anyways, I'm gonna let this thing finish warming up, and then we're gonna hop on the freeway and go to work. Let's do it. This Tesla's got a bumper sticker that says, "I should have kept the Prius." I agree. Got some boogie for what it is, but you know, that's just due to it being a manual transmission, being able to hold those gears and run them out as long as you want, or as long as they can, I should say. Cool thing with the 2.5 is it's torquey enough to kind of carry itself in higher gears. You don't need to be in as low of a gear as you would think. Like in third, it can pull itself out. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and park over here because I'm gonna have to load up some crankshafts today and take them to the balancer. So I may as well just go ahead and park over here. All right, and that's it. We made it to work. Have a good day, y'all.